Hey, what's up, my homesteaders and my nerdnecks? How y'all doing? It is just me. The title is misleading. I'm sorry. Um, I just wanted to do that. Amy's not going to be here tonight. Uh, they had something go on. She told me to go ahead and set up a live. I have not seen a post. Um, she just said, you know, they're fine and everything. Just ask for prayers. So, I said, didn't pry into it, didn't delve into it. Might get told it ain't none of my business. So, hey, boy, how you doing? Hey, Scotty. Dink and Tank, how y'all doing? And Brother Joe Fix it for you. So y'all so far. So right now it's just me. I don't know if Amy's going to try to come up at all. She said they're spending time together. So like I said, not sure. You know, didn't delve into it because I got told quickly to mind my own business. But she's not going to be here tonight. And I hope I'm sounding a little louder, maybe than usual. I hope. I tried to turn the volume up again on this um, webcam. Sorry. The microphone and the webcam here, it's just built, everything's built in. And I try to sit a little closer. I hope that makes a difference. I don't know. Maybe. We don't need her to give us a headache. Scotty, something else, bro. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's just, sorry, stuff, ashes floating everywhere. Um, Thank you, boy. I appreciate it. I mean, I am thinking of upgrading and getting a different webcam. It's got like better speakers and stuff on it. Probably better quality. I was looking at one for $49 as opposed to buying a. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Um, hey, Ronald Dotson, how you doing? But as opposed to buying a big microphone, vlogging microphone, whatever. Yeah, Scotty, I'm feeling better. Still fighting this mess for like 3 weeks now. Sinus infection and the cold ain't helping nothing and all that. So yeah, but I was thinking about this I saw it. It's got like dual speakers on the front beside the webcam and stuff like that. Oh, Bowen got some mics. I didn't see that. That's cool. Hey, Okies Eden, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Robin's Nest, hello, how you doing? I said Amy's not going to be here tonight. Thank y'all for joining. I didn't delve into why. She just said ask for prayers, and they're spending time together. So, but yeah, I mean, I keep noticing everybody I go live with is way louder than me. So I said I scooted a little closer and stuff. Hopefully I can kind of make it work for the time being until I can get a chance to order that. Um, oh, that'll come soon. And which I can't do better quality because I'm not paying for StreamYard. I can only do 720. I could go 1080 p, but I had to pay monthly for StreamYard. Now I don't want to have to do that. um, oh, we all good, Okies Eden? I think so. I'm feeling a little better. Uh, I feel a lot better since I got a tractor to run a little bit yesterday and work on the driveway some. That was awesome. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's pretty cool. It actually ran great for like 8 or 10 minutes, which I cut a little bit of it out. It took me a while. I set the camera up, turn it, and it started filming. Then I had to run over there, jump on the tractor, crank it up, and drive it, turn it around, and get it back in frame. And so I cut out like about a minute of it or two. But yeah, I did. I didn't do a lot. That hump in the middle where it kind of washed out on both sides, I kind of took that down some and brought a little sand from the bottom and pulled it up in there a little bit. Bottom of Gina's car was kind of bottoming out, scrubbing there, going up on that hump. Hey, Troy Sutton, how you doing, brother? But it was kind of scrubbing, so I decided to just take the box blade and see what it'd do. And okay, that's Anabor. Okay, cool. Robin's Nest used to be Anabor. Okay. Thank you, Lynn, for dropping links. But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know if Nanny Town's back up and running yet. I sent him a video that came out today that they had the power out and they'd been running a generator and stuff. And they got the power back up, but no internet. So I'm not sure. Okay. On this, she said, Derek, keep forgetting I can do this. Simplify. I'm not used to doing it anymore, y'all. It's been a while. But yeah, I gotta get my nephew, get some dirt brought in over here. He's got the tractor with the bucket on the front of it. So yeah, see if I can get that done and get some dirt in there, and I can really go to work and do some stuff with it. Like I said, I'm not sure what it was running in the video. It was like just kind of, just missing a lot. I think it may have. I didn't put a lot of gas in it the other day. It was getting kind of low when I was trying to hook up the box blade before the cold got here over the weekend and all. And I just put some in it in case something happened. And I had to take that tank off and go back in the engine again, because you put several gallons of gas in there, 3 or 4 gallons of gas inside that metal tank. Had to pick it up. You got something to handle. So I just put a little bit. It may have been about to run out of gas, but I about got the carburetor adjusted out. Like I say, it ran great for a few minutes. Better than it running a long time. And thanks to that new piece of muffler or exhaust, or part of the exhaust pipe I put in, plus the new muffler and the new exhaust intake, plus the new exhaust intake gaskets, it's running way quieter. I mean, you can hear it in the video when I drive away a little bit. You can't even hardly hear the tractor when I go down the end of the driveway to come back up. And the main reason I was driving, that I wasn't just scraping up the driveway and then scraping right back down, as I was trying to make sure I was pulling that dirt up from the end of the driveway and trying to fill in. Like I said, when I get some more dirt, I can really go to town and start dragging and moving some dirt and getting it in there. Yeah, Amy went live last night. I was going to try to catch some of that last night, but man, I was beat. Because I filmed that video yesterday. Did all that run in here, and I was back and forth in here. I usually watch on my TV on YouTube, so I was in and out, back and forth, in and out of here, trying to make sure everything was uploading and all that, and exporting and everything to get it where I could share it on YouTube and get it out where it'd be out today. So running around like a fool. Scotty. Here we go. Christine. Hey, Christine, glad to see you. He's working, but she's listening. Thank you so much, Christine. We appreciate it. I hope y'all are doing all right and not frozen in out there. I saw Johnny Short the other day with snow everywhere. Unless it was snow short, I'm not sure. Dave, how you doing, brother? Like I said, I used the new for the new thumbnail for our channel, and I said, because that's the first thing I come to when I was setting it up, and I, you know what, let's just call it the regular live, Amy's not here, but still, she's here in spirit. I know that. And I'm probably behind, but yeah, if you hadn't checked out Dale's video the other day, I'm not sure when it came out, changing the brakes. It's very informative on the Kia, the Kaye. uh, that's pretty informative. And I even left a comment. I was so glad that Dale finally started using a ratchet instead of the hashtag Milwaukee Impact, because us, some of us poor folks can't afford that. We still got to turn that ratchet. You know, I'm just joking. If I had one, I'd use the heck out of it. Hey, Cobalt, whatever you got, if it's electric and it works, use it. Got myself in trouble with it. Yeah, you kind of got back into a tight spot there, that thing, Dale. I saw that part, and then that when the socket was stripped and that lug got hung up, man, I was like, Dale's in for it now. I don't even have impact. I got my little Black and Decker cordless drill from Walmart. I had a nice DeWalt one time, the little impact drill, but it had I bought the adapter where you can put the adapter in where you can put sockets on it and use it. And then somebody decided they wanted it out of my toolbox one day. I don't know where it was at, but it was inside of a case in my toolbox with the battery and the charger. Oh no, Dale, man, keep them in there, man. I mean, it just shows that everything does not go perfect. I mean, it's real. Yep. But yeah, I mean, like I said, people just don't care anymore. They'll take if they get a chance to look in something or get in it. And I hate to lock my toolbox on the truck because it's locking me out. Then I got to go over there and get the key and unlock it and just to get in there, and it frustrates me. I'm trying to catch somebody in there one day. I hope they don't get to my about 3 foot long pry bar I bought at the car show one day. 'Cause I'll beat them down with it. Or don't let me get to the console. Great for hand tools, but not for larger stuff like chainsaw, auger saws. So I don't know if I've ever had any cobalt tools. Uh, I have to do some figuring and thinking. I don't know if I ever had any, but I'm sure they're fine. I mean, let's face it. I mean, you can get a piece of junk in any kind of tool or vehicle or whatever. Everybody likes certain vehicles, and you can get a lemon in any of them. I mean, for real. I was beginning to think I had a lemon in a Ford tractor until I got it going, working on the driveway yesterday. That was awesome. I actually, I actually got it. I actually got it where I could pull it up on my phone, look at it, so I could go ahead and watch it on TV last night. I watched it twice myself. Just I am so excited seeing that tractor going up and down that driveway. Yeah. Oh yeah, Johnny's got a nice camera, but it wouldn't help me. This is probably got picked up at Walmart when I was there, or uh, something floating around in here. I don't know what the heck that is. But yeah, hey, thanks, Dale. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, it could have been at work when everybody was inside. Somebody, because our parking lots were right next to the road, and somebody could have just, people walk back and two by all the time. Somebody could have just walked over there and grabbed it, turned and walked off, and nobody saw. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Johnny uses GoPro. Yeah, I mean, that's something I really want to get into. I want to try to find a GoPro or something like a GoPro that's good quality, and that's going to be the next purchase I make for the channel. Something with a good battery, because I've got to buy another one for this deal here. I filmed that video with it, and it actually filmed pretty well, but it's like you got to charge it every time you use it. You don't get a lot of time out of it either. I mean, you do good to get probably a good 30 minutes to an hour of filming, and it's over. Excuse me, but I mean, like the picture quality is actually pretty good. It films in 2K. Excuse me. Every time I try to film in 4K, it's real jumpy. But hey, I leave it at 2K. It films pretty well, and CapCut does pretty good editing it. And I actually figured out finally what I was doing the other day that wouldn't let me upload the video, is I was trying to use something that you have to pay for in CapCut, the noise normalization thing or whatever, to make all the noise levels right and all that. That's what I had clicked on. It wouldn't let me upload the video a few weeks back. Once I went back, turned that stuff off, it's fine. Yeah. That's part of the problem. I can't afford a GoPro right now. I'm working on it. I mean, this little camcorder deal here, I actually did it with the Affirm deal where you make payments. It's like, it's actually just, it was a loud ding ding, but yeah, and just went off. But I had to make payments on that thing. It's like $59. I made like 3 or 4 payments on it or something like that through Amazon. So yeah. But I mean, something I really need is a better tripod for it, because I've still got this one that's got the, it's kind of base on it, and I'm walking trying to carry it, and I'm kicking it and spinning it around. And then it just slides up like that, and then it sits there in the wind, blowing in the wind, and it starts going down. This is one that I actually bought from my phone, the original one I have on my phone. Hey, thank you, Dale. I appreciate it, man. I've been trying to do better with editing and stuff like that, cut out some of the unnecessary stuff. I was actually going to speed up me going up and down the driveway on the tractor. I was pulling dirt up and then driving through the yard and going back to the end of the driveway and pulling it back up, because I don't have any dirt in there yet. I'm just scraping the hump down in the middle so it don't bottom out Gina's car. But it scrubbed a few times going in and out the driveway. But like I said, I mean, I couldn't help but film that. I started watching it, and I'm like, and I was so excited when I come up and turn, how good the tractor sounded. And then right there at the end, it's like, I'm like, oh, come on, man. So I had to go ahead and park it. But like I said, I didn't put much gas in it last time I used it. That may be it running out of gas, I hope. But I actually cracked that the air adjustment screw open a little bit more. And I'm thinking about turning the gas. I can't remember the gas needle screw in the front there. Turn it down a little bit more. Kind of fine tune, hoping that I'll be straight. I said, if not, I've got the points condenser and all that in there, a brand new set. To try that, if it just don't even out, but while it was running, it was like amazing. The best it's ran in a year.
It's called. It's not a GoPro. It's called something else. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of those GoPros and stuff, kind of like on TikTok. They advertise a bunch of those different, kind of like a GoPro. Looks like kind of like the mini action camera. And I bought one of those from Temu, and it did not work out well. Grainy, horrible video, kind of like the drone I bought from Temu. Oh, that's Lynn talking about Johnny's cameras. Yeah, yeah, probably his game cameras, trail cameras. Yeah. Now that's something I would like to have. The cellular ones where they could actually send you the pictures. That'd be epic. I've got uh, I've got two old ones I bought at Walmart, like dirt cheap. Took like 4 or 6 C-cell batteries. May have been even more than that it took. But you get a good size memory card, you can take a bunch of pictures, good quality. But they got left in the woods. When I started working where I'm at now, I was working like Monday through Saturday, and all during the week it was like 8 o'clock until 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then on Saturdays it was like 8 to like 3 or either 4 or 5 o'clock. So for a while they got left in the woods, and I finally went and got them out. But I don't even know if they work anymore. I mean, I brought them back here, tried to clean them. I had pine tar all over them. I always took them in every year, and I forgot that year. But I mean, that's one day Jenny used to get so excited for when I was going to get the trail cam cards, and I had best not ever put one of those cards in and start uploading pictures before she got home. I don't know if it's a bug or something just floating in the air. If I got something, maybe some fuzzes coming off of the spinner I got from Butler Family Farm. I'm just saying something. It kind of just flows through sometimes. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think one of the best ones we ever got is that my brother, he started putting out wild bird feed and sunflowers and stuff because he got real big into turkeys and stuff, and turkey hunting and all. And he actually used to just go buy the bag of wild bird feed because it's just seeds, and you could just scatter that out and cut it in, and it'd grow up a fine food plot. And the birds, the deer, quail, turkeys, all loved it. So, but I mean, yeah, it was wild because that one year, I'm we're going through the pictures, and all of a sudden, looks like a dinosaur pops up, and it's a turkey, and you can see that guy's head turn. You can see that big eye open up right there. It's like this far from the camera. It was like me and Gina both jumped when we clicked on that picture. But it was like a hen. She had got right up to the camera and had her head turned. I don't know if there's some kind of light may have came on before it took the picture, and that head just popped up just right. It was perfect. But the bad thing is that so many people used to run dogs around here for fox, coyote, bobcat, whatever, and hardly any of them does anymore. And now the predators have got out of control. I mean, because we were seeing them on the trail cam. All of a sudden, you'd see deer, like several of them, where they'd be walking, moving, feeding, because it's motion activated. You know, anytime something moved, it would take a picture. I mean, I would get 300, 400 pictures easily in a week, and all of a sudden, you'd see a big old blur of a deer turn sideways, and then the next picture you saw was a big coyote running through the frame. But I haven't been able to get outside and burn and build a fire or anything lately. But uh, I think last year or year before, one of the last times I actually got to go outside when the wind went blowing 100 miles an hour and build a fire. It's kind of hard to do now because if you're not careful, embers are going to blow around in the yard, catch the yard on fire, then you're in a real mess. But yeah, there's a couple of those times I'd be out in the yard and you hear them just yelping and hollering. And I've heard them back here behind the house, back where towards the back of the pond, and I've heard them across the road on another property over we used to own, just yelping and howling and hollering. I actually went to get in the truck one morning and I heard awful screaming and hollering, and I was like, "What in the world was that?" It sounded like it was over by the other side of the pasture, behind the just beside the pond where used to be some pine trees growing over there. And I realized what it was after I heard it for a second. It sounded like a rabbit squealing and hollering. Like the calls they set up. It's got the box with the piece of fur on the rod, and it's bouncing up and down, and you hear a rabbit hollering, and then it calls the coyotes, and it sounded just like that. And I said, I don't think my nephew's got anything like that, and he wouldn't be out here at 6:30 in the morning before daylight, during deer season, using that to try to get a coyote right so close to my house. Yep. I said, it took a second, and I was like, "Oh man, what is that?" Oh, I know what it is now. And I'll tell you, if that actually was one, I never heard one. If that was one, it sounds exactly like the calls. But I figured because I doubt my nephew was up there. I'm pretty sure a fox or a coyote caught one. But yeah, since I mowed, so I finally got all the grass mowed. Now I don't see any quail. I think they're staying over in the briars in the bottom of the pasture over there, in the barnyard over there. Which I was seeing them across the hill, up on the hill by the neighbor's house. There was a few quail would run across there. But they still can't figure out how to unblock you. Huh? Yeah, Langina is all right. She's in there in her room on her computer while she's talking to her sister on the phone. Dale, I don't know if you saw that. Troy Sutton said, "Hey there, brother Dale, still can't figure out how to unblock you." Rainy Ridge, how y'all doing? Eric and Tina. If y'all haven't been over at Rainy Ridge, woodworking and more, when Tina's going wild in the shop out there doing woodworking and stuff, and you check it out. She makes some pretty looking stuff. But yeah, I mean, zoned out. uh, Weather permitting, yes. But yeah, I still feel like I don't know what after getting that free wood from work, those 2x6 and 2x8s and all that I had stacked up in the back. And then I drug around, got lazy, and then had to have the gallbladder surgery and all that. Now most of that stuff is gray instead of pretty new looking wood, and a lot of them are just like twisted. I might get some use out of some of them. Nothing else, I can go out and cut them up and build a fire. But oh, excuse me. But I really need to get on something because I've been watching this guy, or it's a channel. They have a bunch of different guys on there. It's called Lesnoi, Lesnoi. It's nothing but guys building cabins out in the woods and stuff. And there's actually one or two I've seen where they're actually restoring an old farm or an old house on property with power and stuff back to original. And guys can do some amazing work. He's actually, he just said, "Hey, Troy." So I don't know what's going on. That's wild. But I mean, this is like these guys. They go out in the middle of the woods. Most of the videos, and they got the little folding limb saws, and they're cutting boards with that. And they got a hatchet, and they're using the hatchet to cut stuff with and trim up stuff, and flip it around and hammer nails with it. And some of them are just they don't even use nails. They got the old school drill you hold like this and crank it like that, like you're stirring a pot. I mean, they got the big drill bit. They drill a hole and they sharpen off a stick, drive it in there with the hatchet, and then saw it off. Hold two boards together or two logs together or whatever. It's like it's so interesting to me watching them build stuff like that. Yep. Might have to, Scotty. Yeah, I mean, just stuff like that intrigues me. It's just it's so aggravating because you got to work, you got a job, and by the time you get home, it's just like I really want to do that, but my recliner's right there. It misses me. Hey, Tamara, ain't no problem. Make sure David gets something good to eat. Hey, my birthday buddy Rebecca touched by you. How you doing? Man, been sitting here sleeping. I'll get that off there. That one away. Been forgetting to do that all night. Although I'm not planning on staying too terrible late because it's cool weather and it's got kind of slow at work. And these slow days just like pull you down. I mean, oh, Rebecca, feeling better at that head cold. Yeah, that thing is going around all like crazy here. You got people out sick, having the flu, and this and that and the other. It's rough this time of year because up until now, it's been like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Now it's just cold. I'm gonna tell you right now, getting that pair of Reebok Long John bottoms, what we call Long Johns, thermal underwear bottoms for my legs. Lord have mercy, these uniform pants. I mean, a light breeze can cut through these things, but getting those has really helped me out a lot. Chicken vegetable soup. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Chicken vegetable soup. It's been getting so cold. I'm thinking about trying to find me a pair of them old flannel G strings to put on. Keep things toasty. There you go.
Hey, what's going on?
Not a lot, brother Dale. How you been doing, brother?
Oh, good, man, good. Just headed home from work. Staring into the sun.
Oh man, been there.
But thought this was probably better than trying to do that stupid talk text, spelling everybody's name wrong, getting half the stuff wrong. It don't talk Flatland Hillbilly.
Oh no. No, sir. It changes everything.
Yep. Hi, everybody in chat. Hi, Troy. Being that you can't see me, say hi to you.
Yep.
I don't know what happened with Troy.
It's got to be one of those little weird settings that you never look at on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's like I got a
awesome
lot of-
about your tractor.
Oh yeah, thank you, brother. It tickled me. It started running rough there toward the end. I'm hoping it was just run out of gas.
Let's hope.
But it's so weird to do that. Then you go out and crank it the next day. It runs like that.
Yeah.
I'm almost wondering if something's heating up on it while it's running, in the electrical system, and it's causing something to go haywire.
Sometimes if your condenser's bad, it can start letting your points start acting up. But usually that rears its head a little faster than that. Or if the coil's breaking down. But usually your spark will go clear away if that's the case.
Yeah.
It won't just like run rough, you know. But I thought when I watched the one where you adjusted the carburetor, you pretty much had it figured out. But
I thought it was a lot
like
good.
it run better.
No, I thought it was a lot good then, and I tried it. And next thing I know, when I run it for a little bit, it started doing it again. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But it ran great for a while, and it started doing it out of the blue.
Been there. The only other thing that I have seen on those before, and I'm trying to remember from your video, is speaking of it getting hot, but I usually only seen it like in the summer when people use them as a rake tractor or something.
Yeah.
That it would get the gas hot enough in the fuel line running around there by the manifold to it, that it would vaporize the fuel in the line. But
yeah, I have been kind of worried about that because the way the line was initially ran was through the manifold going down to that sediment bowl. Now it's running right alongside it. And I got it turned into a regular hose and turning down the front, coming back down the front to it.
yeah, I think that's better.
So,
But
it's still, if you look up on the other side, you can see that metal line is really close.
yeah, I remember that. And then do you have the fuel filter that's on it? Can you see in it?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean,
You don't think that there's something getting over the intake of the fuel and it's actually running out of fuel, do you? I've seen that before.
see, that's what I don't know. I mean, it's like, oh, hey, Amy, thanks for sharing it. Hope y'all are okay. We love you too. But yeah, I mean, it's a little small. It's actually a meter.
Okay.
So it could be something holding it up. But when I over tightened that line and it stripped and it come apart, there was some fuel pouring out.
There was. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was like all kinds of fuel coming out, so it seemed free. But I've wondered if there wasn't trash in the fuel tank that didn't get down in there.
Yeah, I've seen them where like it runs fine, sitting there idling and everything, but you get out there and get to running at full throttle and bouncing around, and there's like trash in the bottom of the fuel tank. It gets over the intake and won't let it down in there.
Yeah. I often wonder about it. We got Troy in here.
Hi, Troy.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do to fix. It's on my end. That's too high tech for me to figure it out.
Is it? Do you watch me on the computer or on your phone?
Both.
Okay. And it. So I was gonna say, if you're on, well, I'm not in the chat. Never mind. You don't see my name in the chat, so you can't highlight my name.
Yeah.
You'd have to go in the settings. You can go to your own studio by clicking on your icon and go into the studio,
Right.
and then you go into channel settings and go to the permissions, and it'll show anybody you've ever blocked there.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't even know how to block anybody, so I'm gonna have to get whenever things thaw out here, which looks like it's going to be next week sometime. I have to get the boys to come up and do that.
Yeah. Yep.
Because we got another storm coming in this weekend, and
We do too. We do too.
yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't help but notice I saw a bunch of that white stuff alongside the road when you were coming home, Dale.
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch here.
Yeah.
But
We got
I
lucky.
fell this morning going to the mailbox, and we're sitting on about 4 to 6 inches of ice, and cars won't even break it up.
Yeah.
really,
And
Where you at, Troy?
southeast West Virginia,
Oh yeah.
right across the border from Christiansburg, Virginia.
Yeah, I know. That stuff, all that ice and stuff, it came like right a little ways above us, went up through North Georgia, Tennessee, and went all over that way. I feel for you.
But
well, I just rolled into the house. I got to go out and feed the outside dog and go see Mama. So I'll probably hop out and let Troy take over, and I'll hop back down in the chat.
yeah. Well, make sure you tell my little sister I said hey.
I will. But hopefully I can get another video out yet tonight. But I think Mama has plans for me to drive her to the church for the youth group. So I don't know when that's going to drop, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, y'all be careful out there.
We'll try. All right. Love y'all.
Love you, buddy.
Hey, Dad, have a good one, man.
You bet.
All right. See, Rebecca, when are we going to meet each other? I don't know, Rebecca. Hoping one day. Hopefully one day I get to go to a meetup. I'm at the divorce Jenny to get there, but maybe.
Yeah.
Happy Hunters getting 5, 6 to 7 inches of snow this weekend. Woo, burn.
What area y'all are in? Happy
What, me?
Hunter? No, Happy Hunter?
That is some snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lucky. There was a little bit of ice right above us, and then kind of more up toward Atlanta. That's where the ice came in through that way. And I hate it for everybody that way, but I'm glad we missed it. But
Yeah.
a lot of folks got a lot of damage from that.
Well, a lot of the bad stuff actually missed us, but we just got the sleet and snow. But it's all, last couple of days, it's all turned to ice. So we got 4 to 6 inches of ice. And
That's what we got, about 6, 7 inches.
yeah.
We last year when that storm came through here, we had like 4 plus inches.
Yeah.
It's like it just shocked South Georgia.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what to do. We've never had that here before. And then it started trying to thaw a little bit that afternoon, and then it was ice the next day. It was like crazy.
Yeah. I guess it was probably about 10 years ago or so. I was living in Aiken, South Carolina, right across the river from Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
And that ice storm came through there, and I was living in a townhouse in the middle of town. and we were out electricity for over 2 weeks.
Those ice storms do not play. I mean, that way that ice gets on the power lines, trees.
Yep.
Limbs
That's
fall
when
off.
Atlanta froze over and everybody was stuck on the interstate.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Scotty got 2 feet of snow coming. Whew, that's up around what, Baltimore, I think.
Yeah.
He's way up yonder.
Yeah, Scotty's up there where it really gets cold.
I don't need no part of that.
But I'll probably fix a big pot of potato soup and probably a chicken casserole to make it through the weekend. And
Yeah. I'm really toying with the idea of making some more of that kale soup I made last year.
yeah,
Just with sweet potatoes, kale, hamburger meat, some bell pepper and onion. I thought about throwing a little sausage in there too.
yeah.
Beef broth, just a good hearty soup.
Well, I fixed a big crock pot full of beef vegetable soup
There you go.
for this last storm, and where I can't eat tomatoes or anything like that, I just used
Mhm.
cream of mushroom soup instead, and it really turned out good.
Oh, I imagine. Ronald and I think we got 2 to 3 inches of snow here at their home. Rebecca said.
Beef and bean burritos sounds good. I hope one day to get up to the level of him on his cooking.
Man,
He is.
James is trouble, man.
I love watching James. What he puts out. He liked to kill me the other day. He had a big looked like a big ham steak and all the fixing. I was like, oh my
Oh, yeah.
god.
I saw that. I was like, that. You've been putting out some good stuff too now.
Yeah. I just got to figure out how to work the camera and edit and all that stuff. So
Oh, join the club. I'm still working on editing and stuff like that. I mean, it's killing me.
I just can't do it at all. Since with this traumatic brain injury, anything like that, it will not let me comprehend
Yeah.
anything technical like that.
I must have had something like that too, because it's hard for me to figure it out too.
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
I use the CapCut, and my favorite things are cut left, cut right.
Right.
And
I don't know how to do that. I have cap cuts, but
And this little camera, it breaks the video down in sections.
okay.
Like that my practice video yesterday was in like 6 pieces. So that
Yeah.
first part of me setting the camera up, going to the tractor, getting it crunked up, and driving it around, and getting it in the picture.
Yeah.
I just and it left, and it took all that out.
Yeah. I ordered a camera.
Something.
I ordered a camera today to hopefully I can do stuff like that. I can at least it's got a screen on the front and back, so at least I can.
Yeah. Well, that's what I say. I got this off Amazon. You know, this little deal here that's got the little. Lord, it just fell off. I didn't realize it come unscrewed, but yeah, it's got the little deal here.
Right.
Like when you're filming and towards yourself, then all you got to do is just
Yeah.
turn that forward. You can see yourself on the screen then.
Right. That's kind of like the one I ordered from Amazon, but it says for teens and beginners, so I might be able to figure it out.
And I say this one it's got the microphone right there, and it
Yeah.
plugs into the back right there in the little hole there in the back. But I learned quickly, make sure you unplug it and replug it in every time you take the memory card out, because it's all right there together.
Oh yeah.
I've done a whole video with no sound. I was so irritated. Man.
Yeah. I even got a one of the external external hard drive, one of the small ones,
Oh,
to try to put everything on it, and that way, if we can do, I can do it on a camera and put it on the external hard drive. I can send it home with the Drake and let him do all the editing at his house.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Hopefully.
One thing I kind of like about the CapCut is that you can like make it click on something and it'll edit your video into shorts.
Right. Yeah.
But the thing is, it makes them for TikToks that are longer. So then I got to take that video, go back, edit it down to 15 seconds for YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's what Drake said about it. I'm sitting here just going like, oh, whatever you say, just do it. And
Yeah. like I said, I mean, I'm still struggling with it. I mean, trying to figure it out. I can't cut something out of the middle of a video.
Yeah.
I have not figured that out yet.
He can do all that, but with him between school, his girlfriend, and him getting ready to go to boot camp, I'm not going to be seeing him much.
Oh, Lord. Boot camp. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was zero. But you're talking about the cornbread.
Oh, cornbread. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Like a pan of cornbread.
Yeah, that's that cornbread James made. It looked pretty dang good. You see that video I put out last night with the chili and the cornbread?
I haven't seen that one. Of course, I haven't been on it all day. My housekeeper's been here, and we've been trying to bust ice, and so.
Oh yeah.
I heard you put one out, but I hadn't had a chance to do it yet. And I fell asleep right after Amy started her live last night.
Oh, man, I didn't make it. I actually had some, me and Gina had some chili that I made Monday.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe Sunday. And that third time we ate off of it was last night. And about 8:30, we got a hold of that, finished it up. With after 9, I was headed to bed.
Yeah.
I didn't get tune in for Amy's live at all.
Yeah. Well, that's how I am. I eat something that's like taking a sleeping pill. And if I really want to go to sleep really quick, all I got to get something like a Krispy Kreme donut, something really sweet, and it puts me right to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Or a cup of coffee. Coffee puts me to sleep.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of people says coffee keeps them awake. It don't bother me. Hey, that's Georgia James there.
Okay, yeah, I've seen him in there.
Shade Tree Cook James Hall. Did y'all see what I said? I don't know.
It was. I got to go back up too.
I see a part where it says, "I'm a country boy that likes to eat." I don't know if that's what he said or not.
Well, that's for sure. That's why what he fixes like what I like. He reminds me of when I was a kid up on the side of the mountain with my great aunt, and she cooked off a wood stove. Summertime, she cooked off the coals out in the yard.
Shoot, that's the only way you could stand it.
Yeah.
Back then, wasn't no ACs much, so.
Yeah. Well, I see Lynn's. It says just don't edit it. I've got one that I'm getting ready to put out that I didn't edit it. But I know it's my survival seeds challenge with the Vineyard Chicks. But I got to talk to Amy on the phone last night. Said I don't understand how to. I have to put a hashtag for that, and I got to figure out how to do that. So.
Oh yeah. I just, when I'm filming a video, I try my best to kind of, in my mind, I'll be at work on a forklift and I'll be loading a truck and I'll be trying to figure out, I'm going to do this video, but I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to do this and set this up and talk about this, and then you get started and then that plan goes right out the dang window.
Right.
Well, see, I've got to live and go.
I've got half the video done for the Lori's chili challenge, and the other half of the video is on my camera, which Derek left it in his car, and the cold killed the battery, so I had to order a new battery before we can get the rest of the video off. of actually cooking it to finish the other half of the video.
Man, that's crazy. It's just the way it goes down, man. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
That's what I put yesterday, Troy.
I'll check it out as soon
Yeah.
as we get off here and write it down.
But yeah, man. And I ain't gonna spoil the surprise for you, but he does the chili a different way than I normally do. Different.
Yeah.
Same protein, different. I don't know how to put it.
Well, with mine, since I can't eat anything spicy or
Yeah.
tomatoes and stuff, which Lori had the same problem. She couldn't either. So I made a white chicken chili.
I
Yeah.
always want to try that.
It turned out great.
Man.
Matter of fact, I had to make it 2 more times after that because everybody that tried it, they wanted me to fix it for
Yeah.
them to take it.
Oh yeah. Well, see, I've been making mine, and I actually need to do that again sometime, and then do some cornbread and make the video for Lori. I've been putting that off, but I started making mine with green beans instead of chili beans or kidney beans.
You said that, and I actually I added green beans into it too.
What you think? You thought you were good? I'm saying.
It was awesome. It changed the taste just a little bit, but in a good way.
Gina come in saying somebody, one of her customers told her about it. It helps with low carb.
Yeah.
And I said, we're gonna try that, and it just dang works. I mean, you don't really miss the kidney beans or chili beans or none of that stuff.
Right.
It's that good. It's still a good filler.
Right. Well, I made a recipe card for it because a lot of it was just by it. I'll send you a copy of the recipe card
Oh, cool.
of how I did mine. Of course, you can mess with it all any way you want because cooking is just an experiment.
Well, I don't. If I do a cooking video for somebody's collaboration, they always tell you put the recipe in the description or whatever. I'm like, how dang much did I just put? I'm trying to figure out what I put when I'm on my phone or on the computer, typing it out in there. I'm like, how much was that? Maybe this much.
Right.
It's like so hard. I just kind of go with it.
Well, when the video finally gets out, you see, I had everything set out, and the first half of the video is just prepping everything, and the second half is going to be just actually cooking it, and you'll see me right in the middle of it. Say, well, that wasn't enough, and I take off back into the house to get more stuff because I cooked everything out on the back porch.
Yeah. Also, you sent me that one.
Oh, I think I sent you the previews of it.
You sent me something on Messenger about something. I
That
saw
was
one
it.
where you were up on the back porch cooking something.
Yep, that
I
was
might
it.
look back and see. Yeah.
Yep, that was it.
Low carb. What's that? James.
Hey, Sister Amy.
Yeah.
I've seen you in there, but I didn't say hey yet. I'm sorry.
It's
And hey,
for
Brother Chris, and all
No
the Leonard
problem.
clan.
Low is for fat folks like me. I got to get back on it, man. Really. Yeah, Gina kind of got talking to from the doctor the other day. Blood pressure was way up. Liver numbers were not that great, and probably could have been keeping it pickled. But
Yeah. Well, I go back. I go back Monday. I go in for ultrasounds, liver, kidney, and all that. And
hell, I ain't trying to go back for a while. After this past year with a colonoscopy, a sonogram, and then gallbladder surgery, I hope I ain't got to go back for a while.
I got the colonoscopy on the 27th next month. So.
Well, it seemed like everybody's kind of scared of that, and I was too. But once I had it done, I'm like, what, no big deal.
Well, my big thing about it is every male on both sides of my family, mom and dad, has passed away from cancer. at a young age.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one living now that has not had some some form of cancer. So I'm taking all the precautions I can to catch it while I can.
Well, see, that's where that didn't. I was always worried about heart stuff.
Right.
That's what happened on Dad's side. Yeah, that's what wound up getting Daddy a massive heart attack. All his brothers and sisters pretty much same thing.
Right.
But then my grandma on Mama's side passed away with cancer. And then my brother in 2022, he'd already had 2 stents put in. He already had a double. They cracked him open.
Right.
Double bypass.
Right.
And then cancer killed him.
Yeah.
You know, it was in his lungs, liver, his back, and everywhere else. It's like, this don't make sense.
Right.
But so I mean, you got to be careful.
Well, I done had a stroke in 2014. My sister passed from a brain hemorrhage from a stroke when she was 37. So and here lately in the past couple of years, I've done some major life changes. So
Well, I mean, that's me and Tina's been in talks about it. She ain't ready to quit yet. I'm about ready to.
yeah,
It may not be long, but it's just, after a while, it's like we're going to start acting our age, quit all this.
yeah.
We're going to hang out with everybody and have a good drink too much and
Hmm.
kind of slow things down. Because I mean, I'd actually quit drinking for several years.
Right.
And then for some reason, we started back. I can't sure exactly how it started, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I was the poster child for any military branches and stuff. So you just any what was said though when you're overseas and stuff. That's pretty
Yeah.
much how my life was.
I've heard a little bit about the trips overseas and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And
You got to sample the nightlife.
oh yeah. Well, I lived here. Well, I'm from here, but I was stationed down at like Norfolk, Virginia, for all my Navy time and everything. And I was known for I'd after drinking a case of beer all day long here, late at night I'd grab another case of beer and drink it all the way down till I got to the ship and get there in time for quarters. And they would shove me in between two dumpsters for hold me up and it,
You were living hard, brother.
oh, it was. And they knew when we was overseas, they was like, what? All the thing it would take is a Scruffy, I bet you won't. Well, I'll show you.
Yep.
And
Yep. Exactly.
I didn't know you could go from E5 down to E1 so quick, but something about jumping off the ship naked, swimming over to the base commander's house and stealing his personal boat and doing figure eights in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. And yeah.
That's the fastest way I know.
Oh, yeah. But,
It's like you were just trying to get a court martial.
well, yeah, that's why when I tell my nephews and stuff, hey, learn from my mistakes, not your own. Whenever I get on y'all jumping your tail ends, they know that it's
Yeah.
going to be bad. And Uncle Troy's wrath is worse than anything our parents would do.
That's why I had a cousin. He wound up being the family started calling him the outcast of Salt Flats or somewhere.
Yeah.
And he actually got into it. Superior officer started talking a little smack to him, I guess.
Yeah.
trying to correct him, and he got mad and went tap right on in the brig.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about it was most time when I left the ship, I was leaving walking off the ship and hanging with the CEO of the ship.
There you go.
Oh.
You were kind of covered for most things.
It was, but when you do that to the base commander for Guantanamo Bay, he can't mock. Yeah.
No, he can't do nothing there.
No.
But yeah, that little punch got my cousin time in the brig and dishonorable discharge. So yeah.
Yeah. But we was down there so much
Wow.
on off training, especially when during the Haitian conflict in the 90s.
Yeah, did you ever try that one?
Yeah, we pull in there and we was down there so much. Whenever I got off the ship, walked up and walked right by the MP barracks and all that, and I just opened the window or door rather, and said, "Hey, I'm here." They said, "All right, Scruffy, what pier are y'all on so we know where to bring you back to?" So,
Oh wow. I never joined the military. I never liked anybody telling me what to do.
well, I joined the Navy because I didn't know how to swim.
But some dang how I got married just to have somebody tell me what the hell to do. So go figure.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. My phone changed it, Happy Hunter said. Something.
Night, James.
All right. Oh,
Hey, Teresa.
Chris Jukibix. Hope y'all thawing out up there a little bit, wherever you are. I can't remember exactly where you are, Teresa.
I see Rainy Ridge in there. Oh, I need to give Tina a call. I got some questions for her.
Oh, Georgia James leaving? One of the Jameses is leaving. Good night. Have a good night. Southwest Tennessee. Yep. You right on in there with Nanny Tam and them.
Yep.
That's what she was telling me the other day. We were messaging a little bit, texting and stuff. She said she didn't know when they were going to have internet back, and
yeah,
she was going stir crazy, missing everybody. So yeah. And I think Ginger was kind of frozen up there in North Georgia a little bit too.
I was worried about them because I seen where it went right through them. And
yeah. I mean, I God, what day was it? Monday? It was Monday. We texted a little bit. She said that that the ice was kind of rough, but that wind was cold.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of up there in the mountains and stuff. That area is cold up there.
Yeah, I had a friend, and when I lived in Aiken at the VFW, I was the vice commander at the VFW, and the friend of mine and his wife was they handled all the money and stuff, and the cantina and stuff, and we went. Their sister had a place up there in the mountains of Georgia, and it's beautiful up there, but it gets cold and stuff up there.
I was going to say, Ginger's up on that big, I guess it's a little mountain or something up there. I've seen her videos. It's like a big steep hill up there.
Yeah.
And if it's anything like what we went to Biggest Barbecue last year and met up with them.
Yeah.
It was killing Toyota with the 4.7 V8 in it. It was killing it going up the hills.
Yeah.
In mountains and stuff. So.
Well, coming from y'all's way up there, it's really bad. But if you come from a northern direction, like out of South Carolina, you don't notice it. You're going up really slow, and then all of a sudden you're looking over a big ravine that looks like it covers half the state.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm used to like hills and stuff down here. You get up there, it's like, how far does that thing go up?
Yeah.
You're like, dang. So, Troy, if you want to hang on for a minute,
Okay.
nature's kind of screaming my name. So
I understand.
I'll be right back, bro.
All right. Yep.
Keep everybody entertained for a second.
Yep. But I'm glad everybody made it through the storm and everything's halfway decent. Because I know a lot of y'all are not used to this weather that we just had. The states are not prepared for it, and it makes it rough. Like I said, when I was down there in South Carolina, we had that ice storm. There was nothing they could do uh, other than go out and dig a hole of sand and throw it down. And all the debris, they took all the uh, high school football fields and soccer and everything, and they just piled everything up there because they had no place to take care of it or do anything with it. And it took 5 to 6 months to get all that cleared up. Hey, Katie's Kitchen. The cucumbers that are round and red, they're still growing. I'm still pecking them. Katie's got a good channel, and I haven't been able to watch much of lives late in the evening and stuff lately, but I miss everybody in the chat and stuff. And this is kind of weird for me being up here by myself. And it is weird. And actually, to think, 2 years ago, I would not even be up on anybody's live. And thanks to Lori and at Prepping for Heaven, actually, my sister Amy was the first time ever that I joined uh, anybody's live, which I'll never forget because Johnny Gillum and who else was there? Our Cabin in the Woods, Tony.
I take care of something else too while I was in there.
I've been known to do that too.
I talked to my buddy.
Things happen.
I talked to my buddy Nicotine.
Yeah.
Ow. Corner desk don't feel good on the kneecap.
And I do. If you don't mind, Derek, I give a shout out to everybody, really quick.
Go right here.
A couple years ago, my health was really bad, and that no family coming around. I sat here for a year and a half, no family coming around, nobody, and the people on YouTube, all y'all, that gave me the gumption to get up off the couch and do something.
Yep.
And became more like family. So whenever I say love y'all, I mean it.
There you go. The power of this community is pretty strong.
Yes,
It really is.
and there's nowhere other place else I've seen on YouTube or anything that is as close as this community.
Katie's here.
Yep.
Shane's here for I'm on forwards. But yeah, 2022, my brother passed away. It was kind of didn't know which way I was going to go, which way I was going to turn.
Right.
So, and then I kind of went in the YouTube, started watching more and more videos, and I said I started watching the Crockers. Next thing I know, they shouted out Dale. I found Dale,
Mhm.
Kettle Kitchen, Ginger and Joey, and then it just all came together.
Yep.
And
Hey, Belt Loop.
the community helped me get through all that too.
Right.
What's up, Gary?
Well, this time last year, I was actually in a hospital bed under 100 pounds.
Dang.
Had to learn to walk again all over it for the second time. I took this year off from doing a lot of things, or last year off from doing a lot of things to work on my health and stuff. And now I'm ready to get started back and going to start joining some collaborations and stuff. And
I mean, a lot of people don't realize that takes a lot.
yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine having to learn how to walk again and get back up on your feet after something like that.
Yeah. Well, when I had my stroke in 2014, I spent 2 years in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And another 2.5 to 3 years on a walker, and I'm still dealing with that because
Yeah.
your body just disintegrates.
Yeah. What they call it? Atrophy.
Yeah.
Like your muscles just.
Yeah.
And you got to rebuild all that muscle and start over again.
Yeah. Well, you go from your body eating itself. Now you got to build the muscles and everything else back up.
Yeah.
It's a long, drawn out process.
That's a triumph in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, people don't realize all that stuff. I mean, I don't either. I've never been through it. I can't say I've been where you've been, but just seeing other people that went through it, that's like got to be one of the hardest things in the world to do, to get yourself motivated to get up and try to build that back. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it's like Scotty Lundcross. He's gone through
that's another
a
one.
tremendous ordeal himself. And there's a lot of other people out there in the chat that's going through it now.
I mean,
And we just got to turn everything over to God and pray for him, and that's because that is the only cure for anything.
I mean, a lot of us take it for granted.
Yeah.
That we had to do that. So I mean, yeah, that's. I'm glad you're talking about that here.
Yeah. Because you just never know. I went from I was driving dump trucks at the time. I just got off the job. We imploded a nuclear cooling tower. I was lead foreman for that project at the Savannah River site.
Wow.
And then I wake up one morning and I couldn't see. I was blind for a week and couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And you just never know.
Yep. That reminds me, I'm going wrestling. I can't help it. Lex Luger. I mean, he worked out in the gym. He went and had a match, and then he went and got in a hotel room bed. And then the next morning, he couldn't get up. He rolled out of bed, hit the floor, and luckily somebody came in and checked on him and found him.
Yep.
Something happened in his neck just from lifting weights.
Yeah.
He's been struggling with it for years trying to come back. And he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame here a while back.
Yep. I remember
He
that.
came out of the wheelchair and stood up, and held the podium and stood up for the first time in years.
Right.
So, I mean,
well, it's like
you never know when anything like that could happen to anybody.
Well, it's like a friend of mine who lives right up the road up here, Mark Canterbury. His wrestling name was Henry O. Godwin. And
Henry O. Godwin. I know that.
He would carry around a bucket of pig slop and would throw it on.
I remember he threw it on somebody that was.
The girl was the big one that actually, come to find out, I forget her name, but there was.
Yes.
He left the bucket in the locker room. He said, "I'll be back in 30 minutes. We're gonna slop Sonny tonight."
Oh.
And
yeah.
He said there was more in it than just the slop that he usually makes from the
Yeah,
off the buffet. Is what he always done. And,
I think I heard about that one.
yeah.
And she was, to say upset was an understatement.
No, yeah.
But I think.
But he just lives right up the road up here, and he is actually a pig farmer.
He's what?
He's actually a pig farmer,
Oh yeah.
which is what his gimmick was, and he was from here. I remember when I was in elementary school, he was the biggest football player, and
Yeah, from what I can remember, just it's hard to place him because it's been a long time since I remember anything about that. I have to go back and watch some footage or watch some videos.
Yeah.
But I remember that name clearly, and I remember some of that stuff. But
the road dogs actually broke his neck in the ring, which messed him up a lot. And then he was in a car wreck and messed his leg up. And right after that is actually they were living down in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and his 13-year-old son had a hunting accident and died. And he got completely out of it then.
Well, I mean, there have been so many horror stories from wrestling over the years, anyway.
Oh yeah,
and just I mean that's
and talking to him, some of the stories that don't make it public.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I can't even imagine. Because I mean, I love a lot of NWA wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I.
and if you're into it and you get a chance, there's a couple interviews with Ricky Morton.
Yeah.
That talks like me when I ain't on here.
Yeah.
And there's some with him and Manny Fernandez.
Yeah.
They're highly informative and just funny as I don't know what. And I love hearing stories like that.
Yeah.
The way they talk about stuff. That's why I got started watching, was it Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah.
I love seeing all those old stories and stuff, hearing about that stuff.
Yeah. See, Wahoo McDaniel, he's only about 40 miles from me. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Wahoo, the Boogie Woogie Man.
Not Jimmy Valiant.
Jimmy Valiant lives right over the hill, about 40 miles from me.
The Boogie Woogie Man. He was one of my favorites back in the day, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was the one that actually got Mark wrestling.
Yeah.
And trained him.
Oh.
And then he went up Boogie Woogie Man handed him off to one of the best all time, one of my favorite all time. And I think he's from down around you, oh man. I can't believe I just had a brain fart. My head works this way.
Mine does too.
No, he's from Texas.
Heavy
set, kind of talk with a lisp.
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty, yeah. Dusty finished up his training.
I've already seen that. I like Ricky too. And then, of course, Scotty had to say that. Leaping Lanny Poffo.
Yeah, I remember him.
That was an actually bigger name wrestler's brother.
Yeah. Oh man. The 80s and 90s is what I grew up on, and
that was me. I mean, I watched it all the time. Mama loved it too. Daddy would be like, oh, that junk's so fake. I don't see how y'all watch it. Like, just shut up. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
And by the pay-per-views, I got a bunch of cassettes, VHS tapes recorded up here. I can't even watch them anymore because I don't have a functioning VCR, but I got tons of them over here.
Well, I got my best friend from high school. He owns a little pew store up here, and which Mark comes down there all the time and hangs out and stuff. And we was in there one day, and Mark walked in, the Undertaker with him, and they said, "We're here to get ammo. It's for our yearly hunting trip." And
Yeah, I can imagine the freak out in there.
Yeah, like, well, there's only a couple of us in there. We just go up and hang out, and
Yeah.
but it's nothing now. Undertaker comes here 3 or 4 times a year, and
Yeah, actually, I thought Scotty was going to jump all over that one, leaping Andy Poffo. He was way more successful than him. His favorite phrase was, "Oh yeah."
yeah,
If you don't know that, you don't know wrestling. But
yeah.
I had a pretty cool dad too,
Mhm.
Angelo Poffo. He had like one of the world records for most sit-ups, I think, in a certain amount of time.
That family was one of the families. Them and the Von. Oh shoot, what was it?
Von Erichs.
Von Erichs,
Yeah.
and a
They
couple
were
of
like huge.
yeah.
They actually made, was it a documentary or a movie or something called about the Iron Claw.
Yeah,
Now, I hadn't seen that, but I heard people like raving about it. But
yeah.
I'm with YouTube and everything else, I'm so dang far behind on movies and TV and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch any of that. I just watch YouTube, but
I think Happy Hunter met Roddy Piper.
I would have loved to met him. He was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
I remember Ric Flair when he was the good son, always talking about his mama and
Oh yeah. He didn't really hit it big till he turned heel and got with all of them done the Four Horsemen. That's when he got real big.
oh yeah,
Tough
that's another
FOB.
group too. The Four Horsemen, Randy Orton and all the Ortons and
Yeah. Cowboy Bob. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey Ace.
But yeah, I mean, that was a heyday. Like Barry Windham. That's one of the first big matches when I get the channel started. I got to work on that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about him, Dr. Death Steve Williams,
Mm-hmm.
Stark 87 Chi-Town Heat.
Oh yeah.
My sister actually has it on. I got the video cassette of it over here.
Mhm.
I have Stark 87 Chi-Town Heat and WrestleMania 3.
Right.
And I think a Western they recorded for me because they used to have 2 VCRs.
Yeah.
I go rent them and record them, and I get to watch them. But I actually watched that match on there. I really don't want to talk about it because it's a controversial spot, and I got to do research on that part.
Right.
Where Dr. Death Steve Williams was a little bit shorter than Barry Windham.
Yeah.
He tried to leapfrog, and he had contacted with the family jewels, and he went down. And I got to do some research because I want to know if that was planned or if it was just an accident because they happen.
Right.
But sometimes they want to have that and make it look like
Mm-hmm.
like it's real, but it really wasn't. You know.
Yeah. But well, have you seen that? The Undertaker. He has his own podcast,
Mhm.
and it's on YouTube. And another one I watched too is Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah, he's on Twitter. I see him a lot on Twitter talking about different stuff. Ed, Amy's took the night off. They're hanging out. Just spending time.
Hey Ed, happy birthday, Ed.
Is Ed's birthday? Happy
Yep.
birthday, Ed.
But yeah, go into the archives for the Undertaker's podcast
Yeah.
and look up the interview that he did with Mark Canterbury
Okay.
from up here because they were always best friends. And
I'll check that out.
or Henry O. Godwin.
Yes. I actually saw some of his stuff. I don't know if you know AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's Gainesville, Georgia. You know.
Yeah.
He actually had the big match with Undertaker at WrestleMania where they were out at the old farm in the woods and fighting and everything happened. And they were actually talking about that. I loved hearing about that. There's part where Undertaker was supposed to take something and hit the glass and break the glass
Yeah.
and the hearse, and he actually put his hand through there and cut his hand up. They had to stop filming for like an hour to get the blood to stop and fix his arm and stuff. I love hearing a lot of behind the scenes stuff in that.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like I think
I really want to see about Henry Godwin, Mark
Mark Canterbury. Actually, I think his biggest match was is him and Triple H, and they had, I think it's called the Hog Pen match. So they started in the ring, and they ended up outside the ring, and they actually had a hog pen set up with like 4 or 5 hogs and all the slop and everything to it.
Oh wow!
And then
something about that.
And Mark threw Triple H into it up against the gate and ripped his back open.
Imagine.
For real. And Mark didn't know anything about it. So he picked him up and body slammed him over the gate into all that pig slop and stuff. And he still has the scar and everything. And of course, they're all best friends. And stuff.
I mean, that's like Ric Flair. Him and Dusty Rhodes had the biggest rivalry ever in wrestling for years.
But they were best friends.
And they're best friends. And Rick actually wanted to start out being Rambo and Ricky Rhodes.
Yeah.
Because he respected him so much. And
well, actually, he taught him.
Yeah.
He was one of his students.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know, a lot of these guys, I mean, they came up together, trained by each other and stuff like that. I mean, that's why I really like to delve off into a lot of this stuff. You hear more of the guys talking about this stuff. But it kind of bothers me they're breaking kayfabe so much now.
Right, yeah.
And WWE's got this thing on Netflix. Oh, God, what the heck is it? Basically, they talk about how they show them in the back, come up with ideas for the matches, deciding what's going to happen, and everything else. It's like you just like throwing how many years of this stuff out the window by telling everybody exactly how you do this.
Yeah.
You know, let it be a mystery still. You know, damn.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Excuse my language.
Mm-hmm. I just watched a thing tonight. It was on Sting, and
the my favorite,
and the Undertaker. Even though they were in the same group, they would never wrestle them against each other because they were so big in persona. They didn't want to.
That's what I'm waiting for. When Sting went to WWE, I was waiting for that to happen, and they never did it. So they had that stupid thing at WrestleMania, and they let they wrestled Triple H, and they had the NWO come out for Sting, which would never come out for Sting. Kevin Nash would have as part of the Wolfpack, but he would never come out for Sting. That DX come out for Triple H, and Hunter wins by cheating. And it's just you could have just let them have a real good match, and whoever won.
Right.
But you had to make it stupid. I think that was Vince McMahon's idea.
It was.
I'm so glad he's out of it.
But listen, after watching the documentary today, I can understand why they did. It made total sense.
I mean, they were so big.
Yeah.
You didn't really want to put them together. That's. I've been watching some stuff on TikTok where they talked about how they really wanted to put Dusty against Hulk Hogan when Dusty was in WWE.
Right.
And they got close to doing it on Saturday Night's Main Event one night, and they backed out and didn't do it.
Right. Yeah, that would kill them. That would kill each of the persona for one or the other. And
the thing is, I think they were scared of Dusty.
Yeah, Dusty
had that charisma, and Dusty was old school.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan was a big guy, but I think if Dusty wanted to, he'd tear him up.
Oh yeah.
He put him through a class.
Yeah. And the new guys now, even Hulk Hogan has done said they would not want to wrestle the old guys.
No, because if you didn't act right, they beat the you know what out of you.
19 and Eric,
Oh, good night. Good night, Tim and Eric. Have a good night. It's probably about time to get out of here. It's like 7:30.
Yeah, probably no. Yeah, it's 7:30
Way over.
our time.
You're a bad influence, Tori.
That's what I keep hearing. My mama always said so anyway, so I don't know. But anyway, y'all take care. I love all y'all. I'm probably eating and going to bed. So
Do what you got to do, Troy. Thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate it.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love every one of y'all.
Love you too, brother. Have a good night.
All right. If I can figure out how to do.
He figured it out. All right, y'all. We're going to get off here. And I know a lot of y'all got bored with the wrestling part. Some of y'all got excited about it. I do have to get the channel started sometime or another. I got the channel made. Just haven't done a video for it yet. It's hopefully coming soon. And I might see if I can, because Troy's already mentioned he knows a guy. We just talked about it. I can get on one episode, but I got to get the channel started first so it'd be worth it. But it's getting late. The picture's empty, so thank everybody so much for coming in here. Hopefully, I didn't get to see a lot of what Amy said because everything was going on. Everybody was in here. Say a prayer for Amy and them. I don't think anything major was going on, but they're okay. Just say a prayer of wellness and happiness for them. But thank y'all so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Say prayers for everybody that's in the path of these storms, the snow, the ice, everything else, if y'all will. And I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great night. I love y'all. See y'all next week. Have a good one. Love y'all.